Right, we're on the other side now. Gonna weld this up, so I've got to get some paint on it, haven't I? So we've got a bit of fiberglass matting going on here. So I've probably got to have to cut it out there, down there, along the bottom of there, which looks alright to weld on to. Trim this up here, down there, cut the end off the sill panel. Found some more barbecue stuff inside that sill. What you can see inside there, not a lot. It's all charcoal in there, so it gives me the opportunity now. I'm going to whip this wheel off. Have a look at this wheel arch. Trim the inner arch as well while I'm here. Put the new arch on, and then make good inside the arch. Arch, arch, arch. That's all I said in that, wasn't it? Arch, arch, arch. Hang on, can't push the button. Got that balancing on my head because the strap what goes around there, it just falls all over the place. More to pay out. So I'm just welding this back in now. Took the screws out and whatever, removed that aluminium, whatever was on it, and yeah, got to make that look good. So I'm going to leave this bit down here for right. Oh, another fly in here. Look, they love a bit of welding, them flies. They love me welding. Start hassling me. Where's he gone? Put that screen round. See it, yeah, facing the right way. Right. I better get on the knife. I've got to get this in paint for the next video. It's Monday. Don't know what time it is, about 5 o'clock at night. Right, jumping around a little bit. I was welding that arch about 10 minutes ago, so letting the welder cool down and everything. I thought I'd jump on this door. Just trying to close up this gap down here, because with that sort of, that'd be nice up there, sort of. I think that needs bending around a bit. I might have to get the porta power on this. See there, I might have to get the porta power on it. Something's been going on here. I think it's bits of welding or something's been cut out of there. Yeah, something's been cut out of here. I don't know if you can see that. I think it's a bit, I don't know, it's a bit flimsy. But I might have to just give this a quick push in. Probably the same on that side. Oh. Yeah, still Monday night. Just letting the welder cool down a little bit. Can't really do much more of this until I jump down on these seals anyway, really. I want to just put a couple of screws in it to hold it in place, because if it's screw hole, I've got to go around and weld them up and that. But I've left this bit loose so I can get behind here, weld up underneath here, because that needs cutting off. Probably should have done that before putting the arch on, but I don't know what you were seeing then. Nothing probably, because I had the camera pointed the wrong way. Welding right by the petrol tank, but I don't think there's a lot left in there. Yeah, you ain't going to get a lot of petrol in there, are you? But it looks, I don't know what you can see in there. I don't know if you can see anything, but it looks pretty clean on that neck, on the inside. Hopefully there weren't no petrol in it when it went up in flames. There's a good chance there was, isn't there? But hopefully there weren't. We'll see. So the messy job begins. I'm just filming up the right way. Hang on, let me check. Yeah, it has a tendency to turn itself on its side, this camera, for some reason. But yeah, I thought this was a 4-door van. I don't know if you could get a 4-door van, 4-seater van or whatever. Didn't know if it was a factory fitted rear seat, but I don't think it is now. Well, I know it ain't. I think that's the original floor there. So that's got to come off. Spot welded. They just cut the floor out by the looks of it. I think it went round there. There's a bit of a shake around there. And that there, got to clean that up a bit. Same on this side. See it better on this side with a primer on it. See it? And this bit here. So I'm going to weld something through here. And I'm going to put some braces in. Try and stiffen this whole thing up a little bit. Do away with this sort of where the rear seat was in the back. Put a floor in. Alright, it won't match that, but it don't really matter, does it? I'll put a bit of wood over it, you won't see it. But yeah, it's going through there. But yeah. Not a very nice job. Someone's got to do it. See in a bit.
See, I can be sensible. Not always, but sometimes. Have some glasses on, really. I don't know what you can see, probably not a lot. But I need a bit of paper on there, don't I?
Right, I'll take the pedal box out. Taking the four nuts off of here and the bolts inside as well. Right, it's a nightmare to get off. Starting to get a bit of a gap down there. And get some of it all down there. Right. This pedal box in here is got a bit of play on it. I think it's pretty at it. If I'm going to be painting in here, doing whatever I've got to do in here, I'll get them out, and I hope that music ain't playing in the background. Else you won't see this clip anyway. I don't know what my face looks like, but my body and that, I'm filthy. But it's can't really see on camera, can you? It's coming up. I've hoovered it and hoovered it and hoovered it, but I've got to hoover it again, obviously. Yeah. Got a bit of welding to do on the floor here, a bit there and that bit there. Couple of bits on the wheel arches, couple of holes to fill. Yeah. Getting there, slowly. I think I shouldn't have said I was going to paint it. Put me under a bit of pressure. This is trying to get it ready to paint inside. Sort of wire brushing it with the old D-walk there. And got a grinder going, scrapers going, DA going, hoover going. Dirty job. Stuck in there. Right, back in a bit. Right, so going for a bit of primer on the inside. Again, I'm using that because I've got that on the truck and it ain't rusted or anything. Just put a coat over that back door, the inside of that back door. Using a little gun, try and keep the overspray down on that. Obviously that bit was primer before, wasn't it? But I'm going to have to go over it again because it was really thin coat. But we've got basic masking going on. Little gun, don't go everywhere, hopefully. Front's welded up. Welded that front up, welded that up. Run out seam sealer along there. That's all welded up. It's as clean as it can be. Scraping, getting covered in crap. I think I look a bit cleaner today than I did the other day. Right, yeah. Bear with me. Just we need another pair of hands. Hang on. Do what I used to do. Stick you there for a minute. Hang on. Let's see what happens in here. I'm just gonna have to do the roof. And that first. And then jump on the floor. I was like, gonna be able to get back in here, am I? Alright, let's see what's going on. Don't know what you can see. I can't really see a lot. I need a torch in here, don't I? I should have my mask on, really. Give it a thin one. Nice thin coat. I'm not moving the camera, am I? Bloody airline. But remember to move the camera, they ain't going to see nothing, are they? So, because the old airline's dragging on the floor. That bloody great big ball on it. I need the torch. I can't see what I'm doing. Oh, it's a finished one. Not finished coat. Thin. Not finished. Oh. Blimey. All it is really to clean it up in here, isn't it? I think I'm running out of paint already in this little gun. Didn't really have the camera in here either. And I think next time I'll have my mask on. Because I can't get down in the back of there. I'll probably like just oil that. With that oil I've got, just get a spray bottle and just spray it down there or something, so it's got something on it, like a wax oily sort of stuff. It's not going to be pretty in here, but I'm going to put the mask on in a minute because it's getting a bit fumy in here. It's all going to be balded out in here anyway, so I think I'm going to see out of this. I think I'm running out of paint. God knows what these camera skills are like. Pretty rubbish being in the back of here. Yeah. Alright, disconnect this. I'm going to turn that compressor on and all, because it's not actually on. Open that door, let some crap out. And then I'll probably do the next bit off the camera. Next coat or so, put my mask on. Can't put my mask on and talk at the same time, can I? Oh. Have a drink. See in a minute. Still recording? Yeah, fucking isn't it? Why is it still recording? I don't know what you can say. I said I don't know what you can say.
And a few in here. It's grey. That's me. Probably missed loads, but I don't care. Oh. Probably grey. I think I'm gonna up it to the bigger gun tomorrow. Hang on, let me get this mask off.
Give me that light. It was not very nice, that. Just dust on you, ain't it? Yeah, pucker. Yeah, it wasn't nice. Under that dashboard, I mean, just spraying the spray gun, and it's just blowing straight back in your face. Yeah, it's a bit better in there, isn't it? Still going to be a rat, but it'd be clean. Clean rat. Clean doors. I better get this camera out of here. I get overspray on it. Right, I'll be back. It's Friday night. Right, I've had a bit of a wash up. Feel a little bit better. Fumes have died down. It's a bit cleaner in there. Well, he said that already, but I wasn't thinking straight. What is it with flies? If you put a pot of thinners on here, like where my cup is or something, they just keep flying into the workshop all the time. Just flies. Like the green ones. They just like fly around all the pots of thinners and stuff. Bloody nightmare they are. Anyway, it's my moaning over with for tonight. Be back in the morning when we're going blue. So we're going blue in the morning. I'm just wandering around all over the place. Don't know what I'm talking about. I'll see you in a minute. And we'll see you in a minute. And I'll see you tomorrow. Right, Saturday morning. So, got a choice here. Bedford Rascal Cargo Blue. There's some 2K white and the thinners. Or the oil-based one. I'm going to go with the oil-based one again, I think. Like I did on the truck. I don't know if anybody watched it, but I sent that paint back. They gave me money back and they sent me another one. But it's still got grit in it. So, I'm going to, not that it really matters if there's any grit in that, but I'm doing the right thing and filtering it out. We'll see how we get on. Bring you back in a minute when things start to happen. Alright, so we've got 200ml of blue in there. You can see that, can you? 200, oh, just over 200ml of blue in that one, but we've put 100ml of white in it. I've got all over my hands now already, look. Finally. Nice one. Take that up to 300. I'm sieving it out. Alright, let's get this paint off my hands. We're on at 300ml now. You can see that 300ml. Come on, mix up. Why is it still looking dark? We're going to get some baby blue. Here we go, look, it's changing. So it's baby blue, it's not, it's homemade blue. I'm watching a documentary at the moment on YouTube. Let me who actually talked about the sale of so documentaries, podcast or whatever it is, isn't it? Right. There we go. That's the colour we're going for. I don't think you can see the difference in that. Yeah, you can, can't you? That's the colour. Is that alright? Right. Let's get cracking on.
Right, that last gun of paint was too thick. It weren't coming out the gun, so I just put some white spirit in it. Get it down. It would help if the compressor was on. Okay. Okay.
Right, coat one done, apart from the floor. See the dents on that siding there now. It's got a bit of shiny on it. Yeah, doors. I've got blue down here or something. See blue. Didn't film the rest of it because I don't want you ending up like that. Yeah. Right, so I've got to leave that a few. Probably. Oh, blimey, I've got paint now, haven't I? Inside of the mask. You have to leave that a few hours now. It's like gloss, isn't it? You wouldn't paint your front door twice straight away. So give that a few hours and then come back to it and give it another coat. And probably another coat. I didn't bother filming the second coat. You see me painting before, but that's what it looks like now. It's a bit better. A bit ripply in the sides. Don't know if you can see that on the camera. But she's quite shiny. I'm not going for show finish, obviously. We're just going for tidying it up, so you can sit in it and you ain't worried about it. See all the ripples in that quarter. Quite a big weld around that where that window used to be. Never going to hide any of that. Yeah, but she's shiny. Plenty of paint on her. Just kept knocking up the paint, just larraping it on. Don't matter about runs, does it, on something like this? And I don't think I've got a run. I ain't seen a run yet. So it's typical, isn't it, when you don't care about a run. You don't get a run. Right, anyway, thanks for liking, watching, and whatever you do. Yeah, I don't know what's something will be happening on it again. Got this far. I need to get some lacquer on it or something, because I don't know if I said in the other video, but in I don't know, in a month's time it's going to start getting damp and that, and I don't have to. I know it's rusty already, but I don't have to keep going over it and over and over it. So I'd like to get something on it to protect it, so it don't end up too orange all the time and that. And I have to keep wire walling it every week because it gets damp in here. That's why I've got tarpaulins on the actual inside of the building, because when it's winter it ices up on the inside because it's not insulated, and then it starts dripping on you right when it starts defrosting and that. But these walls and that get in here get wet, and the floor, concrete floor gets wet. It's not a very nice building. So I've got to get some lacquer on it to protect it, stop it rusting anymore. All right, see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.